Hello and welcome to Universal Love Law. Welcome back. I got my daughter's little Scorpio. Y'all all in my nose. um, uh, Amulet on that I got from Claire's. I got my son and my daughter one. Anyways, Cancer, Scorpio. I love my water babies. All right, let's jump into this video. So thank you so much for tuning in to Universal Love Law. I have a video that I wanted to talk to everybody about when it comes to this Neptune energy and dreams, okay? And we're about to approach this Neptune retrograde, okay? So y'all get ready for this. So I had a subscriber ask me about dreams. Basically, he wants to know like when when you have dreams about loved ones that have passed over, and when you dream about them and they visit you in your dreams, is that real, or like is it because you were thinking about them and all of these things? Okay. So I was like, you know what, let me do a in-depth video about dreams, because of like me, I have a very strong gift when it comes to dreams. I've had prophetic dreams. I was warned in dreams, and I'm gonna tell y'all a story, okay? But before we jump in with that, thanks to everyone who was waiting for those birth charts too, because I was going through. My son had his birthday this weekend, and I had a lot of stuff going on. Like my cousin, she in some mess, so like it's real life. Sometimes you got to take breaks from things. I'm taking care of my mom. Like, I love that lady so much. It wasn't always so good between us growing up, but now that she's getting older, I just have such a big responsibility to be with her, take time out with her. Like, I'm just really working on me and my family, like unity, because that was one of the plagues, on our family, that I'm here to um, form, right? And so I'm being the example I want to see, so I could change the dysfunction in my family, so that when I become an ancestor, right, I'll be able to watch over my generation and know that I made an impact, based on the children that seen, how, and observed me taking holidays serious, me taking, or I don't really, that's all, um, holidays and shit. Y'all already know about holidays, right? When it comes to that, it's all man-made, and it's all on certain times of the year where energies are very powerful, and a lot of spells and ritualistic shit be happening on holidays. But ultimately, birthdays, I take this type of stuff serious. Anybody in my family, I'm the type of person, maybe it's my Cancer moon, I'm the type of person that I'm gonna go get a gift. Whether it's an adult, I'm gonna get a plant. If it's a kid, I'm gonna get them a toy, and I'm gonna go drive all the way over there to them and drop it off. And that kid gonna remember me, that person gonna remember me in good favor, and knowing that I cared about them, I thought about them, right? And so I'm going on and on. But yeah, like, I'm here to break old cycles. I'm here to show unconditional love. Even though we are humans, we got problems sometimes, but sorry, I'm hearing noises and stuff. Green tea matcha. Now, let's talk about this Neptune energy. So, a lot of you guys who know me, follow me, my day ones, my universal love law makers, creators, y'all know that I have a Pisces rising, right? So my chart ruler is Neptune. So Neptune is very I have a very close connection with Neptune. Neptune is a very powerful planet, outer planet. I love outer planets more than personal planets, okay? I love Uranus energy. I love Neptune energy. I love Pluto energy. Even Saturn energy. It's powerful when you understand the archetype, when you understand the energy signature behind the planets, right? So, Neptune deals with all things that are fantasy, okay? Illusion and imagination. So the thing is, who's to say that that is not true, just because it might not be on this 3D physical, like you feel it, touch it, it's tangible, just because it's not that surreal, which we're so foolish to thinking that this is the only real thing. And if you can't use your five senses, then it ain't, and to experience it, then it's not real. That's absolutely not true. People have completely like uh tarnished and perverted like fantasy. You know what I mean? And they make it like seem as if it's not real, but it's so real. The thing is, it's real to you. And if you can imagine it, you can see it, and sense it, it's real. You can will it into this 3D and see the reality of Neptune energy, the dream world, the imagination, what's happening in that space, right? So when it comes to dreams, understand that it deals directly with Neptune energy, okay? So I'm gonna tell you guys a story time, but I want to answer that question for the young man. So first and foremost, if you have to start having more confident in your spirituality, you have to know that when you are seeing something that may feel like, we always try to make things logically make sense. We always use our left brain. We don't incorporate our right brain. We don't incorporate our spirituality into things, our confidence, our blind faith. And we need to start integrating it. This is what makes people seem weird. Those weird people that, go off their instincts. And that's the smartest thing you ever can do. So for people that are having dreams about loved ones and you're justifying, you're logically trying to make sense of it, like, oh, maybe I was thinking about that person. And no, you have to stand confident in your illusions, in your fantasies, and make sense and bring clarity to it. You have to incorporate left and right brain. You have to be able to see your dreams as truth, okay? Make it make sense type of stuff. You know what I mean? Because Neptune energy is so distorted. The dream realm is so distorted. You get warnings in whatever way the dream reveals itself to you. But when it comes to a loved one that might be visiting you in your dreams, know that that is because this loved one is contacting you, and it's real. Like when the soul, this is just a physical 3D body. We are having a human experience. This is not what we go off and look like, okay? Maybe essentially, like right after a person passes, they'll look like this. But your soul don't look like this. Your spirit don't look like this. Your astral body does not look like this, okay? So when you have to understand its levels to understanding dreams and understanding and really having a understanding of Neptune energy in its totality. When we talk about dreams, we're talking about Neptune energy. We're talking about 12th house energy. We're talking about subconscious energy. We're talking about being able to be tapped into realms that are unseen. Okay? Unseen realms, right? So anyways, when it comes to a soul visiting you, have more confidence in your spiritual gifts. It don't matter if nobody believe you. It's real to you. Okay? And maybe they're trying to let you know something. That's why when a person passes, like if you really want to talk to someone that passed away, you could just summon them, focus your attention on wanting to speak to them, and they will appear in some way, some shape, some form. It may be through your dreams, which are the unseen realm. Now, when a soul reaches out to you, a loved one or someone who passes that reaches out to you in a dream realm, that's powerful, okay? That means that they had intention to come find you and find your space and location in the dream realm. Because a lot of people are not good at traveling in the astral realm, okay? For one, you have to know that you're dreaming and be aware. Some people think that they're not dreaming. They think their dream is real when they dream it. So then the dream flows however it flows. But when you're expert at having confidence in yourself, meaning when you're in that realm and you're like, I know I'm dreaming, so let me have control of this dream, you become more powerful in the astral realm. You know what I mean? You become more intentional, and you begin to travel to spaces and have control wherever you are. I have very vivid dreams. I remember my dreams. Some people do not remember their dreams. But I'll get to that later. But when it comes to a soul that wants to reach out to you, that's because they summoned you. They summoned your soul essence, your astral body to them, because they know, people don't know how to travel through the universe, and a lot of people don't know how to set intentions before they go to sleep. Some people like me, I don't need to do none of that. Like, I'm just really inclined and move around in the dream world. I do in the astral realm. I don't intentionally set anything. Things that come to me when it's time. I don't need to summon anybody. If a person comes to me, maybe sometimes on a subconscious level, we are summoning people based on our urge. Like, when we really think about a person, you summon them. Have faith in your illusion. It's your truth. If you've seen it and you felt it and it's in your imagination, other people might not believe it, but for you, it's true. People need to start having more understanding and confidence in the strange phenomena that are happening on an everyday basis, okay? Especially as we're moving deeper into the age of Aquarius, where more strange things are going to become, and we're becoming powerful, magical beings, where our physical bodies, our 3D bodies, are advancing on a conscious level, on an awareness, being able to set intentions, right? To manifest, to will into existence into this 3D physicality, right? To get our desires met, right? To attract the people we want to attract, like, right? So this is the type of times we're moving into. When it comes to those unseen realms, Dolo, the pilot man, I love him, right? He is very intelligent. When he speaks, I know what he's saying. I decipher what he's saying. I don't take nobody's word as ultimate truth, but I hear him sometimes, and I know his truth is something that I feel, like, on a soul level. He talks about having an esoteric lawyer, right? A spiritual lawyer. I love that. I'm like, okay, shout out to Dolo. But when it comes to that is true in a sense. From my perspective, I feel like you have to have strength on a spiritual level when you are moving around in the astral realm. And the reason why people are not astral projecting and doing all this crazy shit when you sleep, because it's just your consciousness is sleep. Your physical body is sleep, but your subconscious, which is the spiritual body, is roaming around. That never sleeps. It doesn't need rest. The physical 3D flesh body needs rest, because we're dying. Like, this body is dying. Like, as we age, you know what I mean? Anyways, but in a sense, we have to be spiritually aware that in that realm, there are all type of entities. There are all type of forces. This is why some people sometimes you have fights in your dream and you be fighting slow. I don't fight slow in my dream. I be powerhousing people. Like, if an entity I used to when I was younger, but I've been in the dream realm so long that if you could visualize it, you can make power, like, things shoot out your hands. I be punching people's heads off. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm the wrong one to play with in the astral realm. Now, because I have confidence in myself. But when it comes to the dream realm, you have to develop a sense of confidence in yourself. If you're not ready for that, don't do it. Don't open Pandora's box. But if you are ready to start being more in tune with your dreams and knowing that they are real, just set that intention. Like, when you are in the dream realm, tap into your consciousness. Like, I am asleep. I am dreaming. So this is a real space. So I'm going to operate this this non-physical astral self of me, this astral body. I'm going to operate this and maneuver while I'm in this space. I'm going to have control over this dream, right? Not over the external, what happens and what appears to you, but yourself. You have to have fearless energy. You have to have integrity. You have to have good intentions. Because sometimes entities can come have sex with people in the dream realm. Like, it's things that will reveal itself to you and want to transfer energy. It's a lot of stuff be happening in the dream realm. But just to get back on topic, when a soul passes on someone that was like, that's your loved one, and they reach out to you, they summoned you, because if you don't know about astral realm, they're going to come to your space where you feel comfortable, right? And then they're going to talk to you using telepathy. Now, this is when it's really rare that a soul will come to you that is passed over and they don't use telepathy, because they don't need to use words. Higher rent, like souls that have passed on, and they're so, they remember who they are. They're gaining remember their power. They're not connected to the 3D laws and physicalities anymore. Metaphysical is beyond physical in realms that are not physical. It does not have the same laws there. Okay, it does not have the same awareness, conscious of self. An advanced soul that had passed on, like, meaning if a soul passes on and they're in that space for so long, they're reconnecting to their true essence, their soul cluster, their soul memories, right? They don't need words to communicate. They don't need certain things that a human needs. These things, it's all left brain. It needs to make sense. Rationality, we need to make sense of what is, that's how the 3D operate. You feel me? But when it comes to your higher self, your soul, when you're in tune, you come to someone who is still living. When loved ones come to the people that are still on earth, they know where the level of the mind is. They know where you are. So they are going to communicate with you, and they're going to give you the message that they came to tell you. That happened to me. Okay, so I have an experience with my stepfather. When he passed on, and he came to me and he let me know, like, everything's gonna be all right, because my life transformed. The moment that it got better, the moment that my life finally got better, he died, and then everything got worse, worse. And so he needed to come to me because he seen me becoming reckless. Like, I got expelled from school. I was doing a lot of crazy things because of the choices I was making. Didn't have no comment. I didn't have no, I didn't care anymore. I lost all sense of care. So when I became destructive, and when I became aggressive, and when I became angry, and I wanted to, and nothing made sense to me because I wasn't being in tune. I wasn't going within. I was too young to kind of even do that. So I was just acting on instinct, on impulse, animalistically, anger, rage, all of these lower things, right? I needed to experience that though. So I understand it. But he revealed himself to me in my dream. But I always had the gift of dreams. So I knew when I floated down to that garden, I start talking immediately, like, everything's wrong. I'm like, everything's wrong. What am I supposed to do? Mama doing this, sister doing this, I'm like, and he was just like this. He did not use words. He's his advanced soul. He already did a lot of work on himself in the physical, and it wasn't in the spiritual realm, and it wasn't even that long after he passed. It was like a couple months. So his soul's advanced, because sometimes it takes a soul a longer time to realize that they are actually dead, for one. Some don't ever want to leave the earth. They become ghosts. They're earthbound. Some, that's a young soul that goes through that. Like an older, wiser soul, when they project out their bodies and it's the end of their life and they gone, and, they become more, depending on how advanced their soul is, they immediately begin to remember. And it's a different it's not human thought. Like, we don't, like, our souls are so much more advanced than this physical body, mind could ever allow itself to be. You know what I mean? So especially with your placements, like if you got some debilitations and shit, like it's hard for our minds to like, sometimes it's hard. Like me, I got like sometimes it'd be hard for me to express what I know in me. But when other people express, I'll be like, that shit is real. Like, I know what you said, but I just can't put it in words. But the more that I get older, I'm working on that. Like I'm not gonna let my, lack of air. I don't have no air in my chart at all. Like I don't have no air. I have only fire and water. Okay, I don't have no earth in my chart. You feel me? I have my outer planets. Like that shit don't matter. Anyways, so when it comes to us being able to see like someone that we love, they're going to communicate with us. They're going to communicate with us based on where we are. And you got to wake up knowing that shit really happened. Like that really happened. But, when it came to my stepfather, like he told me with telepathy, he didn't use words, but I was using my words to speak to him. But he knew my soul was advanced. That's why I'm the only person he ever came to. Because I was able to, I don't doubt my dreams. I know that shit is real. Like, I know, like, I've always been weird like that. I don't care about fitting into this 3D. I don't care what nobody thinks about me. I'm me. Like, in the end of the day, if anything, like, if you doubt me, you gonna need me one day. Like, you feel me? I get sharks in my stomach. I know when something is wrong. And I really speak on behalf of other souls. Like, I don't know if people know what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to get into that because that's going into, this egotistical outview. I don't want to be that way. But I know my soul is powerful. So, but when it comes to this spiritual realm, like when they talk to you, he was telling me basically like, everything's going to be okay. You don't understand right now. Just give it time. Like, it's going to be okay. Trust me. And I was like, okay, thank you. Just thank you for being with me. And then he was like, all right, I'll see you later. Like, I'll see you on the other side. Like, when your day comes. But right now, I got other things to do. He's busy. You feel me? Like, they're doing things. Sometimes they choose to come back here. Sometimes they choose to incarnate on different realms. Usually, souls don't do that. But, I mean, different, like, densities, realities, this physical world is so complex, okay? It's all the way in the third dimension where things are tangible, where you can feel and sense and see things and all this. In other realms, there is no physicality sometimes. There's some terrestrial planets that look like this. There's planets that have trees and animals and shit like that. There are planets that are mental realms. There is no physicality. These are higher realms, different spaces where a soul can have experiences, okay? So, like, I know, I don't even care if nobody think I'm crazy. I don't care. Like, do your homework. Seek, and you shall find. What you seeking is seeking you. You feel me? So, anyways, when it comes to them, they do want to tell you, like, they want to let you know you're okay. Like, everything gonna be all right. That's some fake shit. That's fake. Where I'm at is real. Like, the astral realm, the spirit realm, that's where you never sleep. On the 3D realm, your body needs rest. You feel me? So, anyways, I'm gonna tell y'all about a prophetic dream that I had. Because this dream was powerful. I had multiple prophetic dreams. I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna tell y'all the dark shit, but yeah, I know this evil eye protects me. This was sent to me. It was just right there for me. Like, it's some dark stuff in that astral realm. That's why, and it just in spirituality, like, it's some dark stuff. You feel me? And this is not for everybody. This is for the righteous warriors. You feel me? Like, you gotta have confidence. You have to have integrity. You have to know that your soul is immortal. You have to know that you cannot be destroyed. You have to have the imagination of, like, on some Dragon Ball Z shit. Like, you gotta, if you can see yourself destroying something, you can do it, because it's realms where it's only mental. It's no physicality. So you imagine what your imagination, it's realms that you go to that you think it and it manifests right then. Like, so you have to understand this 3D world is because, human beings, if we was down here thinking about stuff on the spot, like, the world would be chaotic. People would be blowing up stuff, and people in anger, sometimes people think crazy, and if we had instant manifestation, that's why it's certain laws about the earth that don't exist in higher realms, because those realms are for mature, advanced souls that have control, and they are conscious and in control of their conscious. Like, some people doubt. If you doubt yourself, you're not strong. That's not strong spiritually. You're here, like, everybody, this message is not for everybody. Like, I'm only for the righteous warriors. I'm only for the ones who realize that this really is a spiritual war going on this 3D. Like, you feel me? And many are called, but few are chosen. When a person get chosen, they don't want you to, when you are chosen, they don't want you to, there's an opposition. You got to know that it's always something against you. It's always something against you, because what you going to bring forth to this matrix is going to reform, and it's going to change the world. So they don't want that. They got their minions, really, that don't hold physical bodies, that will fucking attack people like me. You feel me? Like, and this is where I had to grow a close bonding connection with my spirit guides, because they fight battles for me that are unseen. And that's why that go back to the dream. I would say more recently in these few years, when it comes to running fast, I run fast now. I don't, like before, I would run slow, or somebody was attacking me, I'll fight slow. No, I'm powerhousing people. I'm jumping hella high. Like, I don't play about my spirituality. I know who I am, and I'm powerful. Now, I don't know why I was chosen. My higher self do, but I just can't live no regular life. You know what I mean? I have to tap into this other side, because there's people out there like me that need to be, some people need reassurance. Like, yes, you are, if you feel like you different, then you are different. Your imagination is real. Okay? This 3D shit is fake. It's an illusion. It's here to feel real. But don't ever doubt don't ever doubt your hidden power, which is your imagination, your mind, your ability to think. Okay? But anyways, yeah, like, so I'm not gonna get into the darker dreams of like things coming in trying to fucking kill me in my sleep type shit. I'm not gonna get into that, because that is not for y'all. Like, for real. Like, y'all, some of y'all not ready for that, and I wouldn't even, I'm not supposed to really be speaking on that type of shit. You feel me? But if you know, you know. If you, like, just scraping a little on the surface, like, if you know, you know. If you've had those dreams where you've been attacked that way, you know that you chosen. Something special about you, your energy, your aura. Even when you sleep, your spiritual body, your aura is very powerful, because you can't shake that one. Like, this is a camera. Let me tell you, if you see me in real life, you feel me. I'm not no regular person. Like, I'm confident in myself, in spirit and in physicality. Because I know who I am. You feel me? That's why if a person that's why, man, like, I live, breathe, and eat this shit. Like, I really am who I say I am. And I'm never going to let nobody define me or tell me I'm weird or strange or crazy. No, like, I'm over that. You feel me? I used to try to blend in with this shit, knowing that I knew more. And I was smarter than a lot of these people out here. Anyways, but I digress. Because sometimes I be getting angry, y'all, and I'm like, but anyway, so let's jump on in with this. So I had a guy. It's a guy I used to talk to, right? I'm not going to say his name or whatever. But anyways, he was a cool dude, but he had me in a lot of trouble. Like, whenever he had a lot of people that was out to get him. He had like a real dark energy around him. I didn't really know that until I started liking him a lot more. So when we was going out and stuff, it like we would be like, it would be people jumping out and like chasing him with big old shotguns, and I'll be running home and I'll be like, damn, he's dangerous. Like, what in the hell what kind of, but he built for that type of lifestyle, you know what I mean? Like, this is why I can hang out with nerds. I can hang out with anybody. Like, I can hang out with anybody because I love who you are. Like, I love where souls are individually. Like, I can sense a person's soul, and when you being yourself, I love that. I love authenticity. I love originality. I like realness. Be you. Like, if don't live in a life that it is not you, because you're gonna get killed or you're gonna end up in jail. You feel me? Or you're going to end up botched somewhere, slicing and dicing your whole body up, trying to fit into this fake ass matrix. Like, I can't stand it. Like, stop caring what people think and be you. You here to bring forth something to this world. Don't be fake. And all my real people, don't fuck with fake people. If you know they fake, get away from them. You know, get away from them. Like, you got to start, like, it's to the point, like, it's 2021. Or whenever a person watches this video, like, man, we in the 20th century. Why is you hanging around people that ain't for you? But anyways, because I be getting off topic, especially when I drink this. This stuff, this matcha green tea got a lot of caffeine, y'all. And y'all know I'm already on 10, like. But I digress. So, this guy, he was like, this was real life. He was cool, like, you know what I mean? Like, but he had me in a lot of mess. And we had a very bad ending because I had to, like, you know, cut that off. It was just too toxic for me. I'm not trying to be nobody's down gutter chick. I'm not with that. Like, that's not me. Okay. I understand it. I could have chose it, but I know that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not going to live no false life. I like you a lot, but you not on my speed. I'm not on your speed. So I just had to let him go. So we always had a very bad energy about each other in our minds. Like, you know, we ended on bad terms. So that, you know, so this is the powerful thing about dreams. A year later, I was at my house, and I went to sleep. At this time, we had an auntie. She was visiting us, and so she's really spiritual too. But a lot of my family is like, we all kind of different, like, and on some Anunnaki shit, you know, some angelic shit. So anyways, so I'm sitting there and I'm like having this dream. I enter the dream world. I know I'm in there because, you know, I know when I'm in the dream. I'm awoke when I'm in my dream. So, like, my spirit is strong. Like, people don't know that. Like, but it ain't, like, I'm not the just strongest motherfucker on earth. So I do have my protection. I do have my guides. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't alone in this. You know, I am loved for real. But so when it came to this dream, so the guy, so in my dream, see, your dream gonna reveal to you, your dream speaks to you based on what you are consciously aware of in your life. In this life, unless you remember past lives, but you gotta be really complex to do that. I'm not even gonna get into that. But the dream revealed a bad karma, a bad omen to me, or the dream revealed the darkness to me through someone that I had a dark exchange with or a negative exchange with. So it was him. It was my dream letting me know, warning. So I don't have problems with him like at all in real life, but at the time it was kind of bad between us. You know, we was funking, not funking like we want to hurt each other on sight, but like it was just like you know, that bad feeling, like, I don't, I don't want to be around this person, or I don't want to think about this person. So the dream knew to reveal itself to me as him. That something's coming, something's happening, right? So he busts in the house. I'm walking backwards because he have a gun in his hand. I'm like, oh my God, like, please don't, like, what are you doing? Like, this is my dream, okay? This is all my dream. So I'm backing up, I'm walking in the bathroom, and it's in the house that I lived in at the time. So I'm like, please don't do this. And he was like, bop, bop, right in my head. And I was like, oh shit. So I knew, but I knew it was a dream, so you can't really kill me. So anyways, I fell on the ground and I just was trying to play dead. Like, I'm about to play dead, right? You know, because I mean, who wouldn't do that? So next thing you know, I looked and then I just seen him. He did not stop. He just put it in my face, and I just kept seeing the tip of the gun fire, fire, fire every shot. Boom, 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 to where I woke up, right? And I've ooh, should I say that? Sometimes people could die in a dream. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that happened to me a few times, and it's scary for some people, but it just shows you that you doing a lot. Like, I do a lot on the astro realm. I do a lot in my real life. You feel me? Like, I'm a very, powerful soul. Like, you know what I mean? For what I'm here to do. So anyways, so I woke up and I'm immediately like, something's about to happen. So I ran around the house and I kept telling everybody, like, we need to get prepared. Something's about to happen. And they like, sit down, tell us. I'm like, because everybody in my family know how I am with dreams. So I tell them the dream. 2 hours later, my neighbor came running on the door, knocked on the door. I'm like, we like, what? They're like, yo, house on fire. Like, the chimney was on fire, on everything I love. So we all had to get out, evacuate. Fire trucks came, and shit, we was homeless, living in a fucking motel. Like, Red Cross had to help us out and hella crazy shit. Like, it was crazy. Like, but my dreams have always been very prophetic. And so another time, I know I'm not gonna tell you about that one because that one is personal. But yeah, that one is one that it blew my mind. Like, it really, like, your dreams are real, man. You gotta know that this shit is not a game. Like, but you can't just be walking around fearful. Like, that's why I just pray nobody watches this video that is scary, and like, don't watch my video. Do not watch my videos because I'm not for you. Like, okay, it's levels to things. I know people that I would never talk to like this. That don't mean I can't be around them or talk to them. I just know that they not built for what I'm built for. Like, you feel me? Like, so anyways, like I say, I hope this information it was helpful. If you do have, if you have dreams about something, know that that is real. That and begin to become consciously aware of your dream, so that when you do go to that space, you have more control. Like, going back to the Dolo, the whole esoteric lawyer, like, that's you having your spirit guides working for you. You know what I mean? Because you got to have that type of energy. Like, you want to have protection. You know what I'm saying? Start doing things that's weird. Like, I'm weird. I talk to my guides. Your words, your voice, your words is vibration, is energy. You could speak. This is where prophets would speak, something into existence. You know what I mean? It's like, you could speak life into yourself. You could speak hate into yourself. Your words are powerful. It's certain things that's just talking about it brings forth energies. That's why I have to start talking crazy around my house. Like, this house is protected. My guides have protection all through here. Like, this is a real spiritual battle, because if you don't, this is what I'm saying. Like, do what you feel is right, and stop when you feel like, okay, I'm going too far. You know what I mean? Because this This is spiritual stuff. I hope people understand. I know I don't be making no sense to people, but some people be feeling me and they be knowing what I be talking about. Like, I'm telling you, like, but yeah, I am protected. I am loved. Okay? I am divine. I am powerful. I have a purpose. I have a mission. I am here to help the world become a better place. I'm here to change the dynamic of my family's lineage, right? I use my voice, my words as power. I don't play with myself. I don't call myself names. I don't like being around people that be like, I'm so stupid. Like, stop. Don't do that around me. I be like, what's wrong with you? Why would you talk about yourself like that? You know, I don't like insecurity and I don't like shit like that. Be positive, be confident. If they don't like you, oh well, they're not for you. Speak life into yourself. Why would you speak down on yourself? Do you know that is energy? Energy? We're electromagnetic beings. We are here living and vibrating off energy. Energy attracts other energy. So if I'm talking down on myself, guess what? I'm going to attract people that's just like that. I'm going to attract some real crazies or some real weirdos because I'm vibrating on that level. You have to speak your life into existence. Know that your words are powerful. Like when they say anointed, your words, the more that you begin to grow your confidence in yourself on a mental, physical, on every level, you are powerful. Okay? You become power in spirit, you become powerful in physical. Because you don't get mad about, oh, I can't pay this bill. Or you don't worry about shit you can't control. Or, oh, I need to do this for this person that doesn't. No. The other day, my mama, we was driving to I had took my mama to go to the beauty supply. She wanted me to do her hair. And so we left. We went, it's way like 30-minute drive, right? Almost home. I bounce out, go in the store, come back. She like, oh baby, I left my phone at the beauty supply. I was like, it's okay. You know, we in the right place at the right time. Everything happened for a reason. And I would hate for someone to be like, dang, why would you do that? Now I gotta go. That is low vibrational. Like, you take every experience, you gotta be positive. Like, you gotta turn your what wouldn't be negative 3D experiences into a positive experience. Like, oh, don't worry about it. Not only did I make my mama feel better, like, yeah, come on, let's go get my phone. Like, but also, I made the series of events, the probable outcomes, positive. Now, if I would have been negative and on some, see, that's how intentional I am. Like with my life, I don't play with my life. I don't play with my words. If I feel something in my gut, this is your power. This is your power. You gotta start unlocking it. And you gotta stand in yourself and know that you are divinely protected. Know that your imagination is more real than this physical 3D. Because people in this world are fake. They're phony. It's some people that are real, but a lot of people that are fake. Okay? And they know how to manipulate situations based on logic. Okay? Based on their experiences that they've had. You feel me? That have taught them to be more smooth, like a smooth criminal. You feel me? They know how to finesse the situation and have it come out in their favor. If I was not spiritually inclined, which it's no possible way that I would not have been born spiritually inclined. My soul is powerful. I believe it, so it is. I believe it, so it is. So anyways, but yeah, when it comes to like people in the world, like if you've been through a lot of experiences, I could have been manipulative. I could have been a con artist. I could have been all of these things because I was around it, but I didn't like that. I didn't like that energy. Some people, they only do what they know. Like, the spirituality saved my life because I couldn't understand how I'm in a world like this. I had to make it make sense, like for me, so that cause I'm an angelic being. I'm a light being. I'm of love and harmony, but I do believe in an eye for an eye. I understand that there's levels in authority, and I understand that there's a war. You have to have a warrior spirit. I understand that. So when I was having experiences with people, like it was messing me up, because I was like, damn, people is so evil here. Like, why is everybody so evil? Then I started saying, fuck that. I'm gonna be evil. And then I was like, nah, this is not for me, because I get instant karma. So I'm like, I can't do this. Like, this is not for me. um I need to work my energy in another way. So if a person comes and harm me, I don't really need to do anything physical unless you coming at me physical. But if you come in with some intention and shit, like, I'm gonna pick up on it. I know I pick up on thought bubbles. I know a person intention. I use my magic. I know I'm in tune with my magical powers. I'm in tune with my imagination. I'm in tune. I'm not. This is serious. Like, people gotta really take their life serious. I don't play about my security, safety. I know when somebody thinking negative about me, cause they pop up in my head. You know what I do? I laugh. I be like, you shouldn't have did that. You never should have did that. Then some just crazy synchronicities happen. Like, they pop up. Hey, what's up? I knew it. I knew you was gonna be I knew we was gonna meet up at the right place at the right time. It was just confirmation. And I usually, I don't go through these type of experiences no more, because I don't deal with a lot of people. You know what I mean? I don't deal with people because people are crazy. Like, people are really, like, people don't have no control over their mind. Like, if you don't have control over your mind, you're susceptible to do anything. You influenced by the music. You influenced by the government. You influenced by fear. You influenced by this. I don't trust people. People is crazy. People don't have integrity, and people don't have common sense. People are stupid. I don't care. I said it. Yes, I said it. And I work with a lot of people that are good-hearted people. I love what I do. My work that I do is very separate from the spiritual work. Even though I'm not gonna speak on that, but I'm in tune, like, everywhere I go. You know what I mean? I've been judged because I move fast and I'm different, but I get my job done, though. I have had people judge me at work. I've had people judge me because they're not used to my energy signature, and they don't know how in the hell am I here. How am I here? Because what's for you is for you. What's for me is for me. Like, you gotta understand, I'm not here by chance. This was for me. Just because you don't get it, just because I don't fit into your image of what is acceptable, and you didn't have power and authority, or you didn't have power and authority over me being here. I was meant to be here. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to this. I don't listen to this. I look at these. I look at these. And that's how I know real, and that's how I know fake. That's how I know timid. That's how I know fear. I've had some strong energies around me. Where when I look at them in their eyes, I feel something powerfuler than me. I be like, whoa, you a force to be reckoned with. When I feel a person energy, I feel their energy on a soul level and on a physical level. This is how you know if a person is all talk. Okay? Like, when I was growing up, and guys would have fights all the time. Guys are retarded. I mean, no, they're not. I did not say that. I love guys, but I'm saying, like, where I grew up, boys was just food, like, just, throwing other boys in dumpsters. We used to be like, this boys is rough, and I don't get it. Even though we used to run with the boys and play sports and stuff like that, but I love guys, okay? Guys are everything. I love the divine masculine. I'm waiting for my divine masculine to come, because I'm a very powerful divine feminine energy, and I know that my divine masculine is going to appreciate my masculine feminine balance because I'm in tune with both. See, a divine masculine person has to be in tune with both energies. So, just like with the divine feminine, they have to be in tune. They have to know when to go out, and they have to know when to go in to receive this feminine energy, to project its masculine energy. But I'm not getting into that. Anyways, but yeah, like guys used to like stare each other down and size each other up. How do they do that? They look at a person in their eyes, they flex, they flex, and they do this power thing. Like, they would look at each other and then they could sense if that person is scared. You feel me? And then once they know, boy, I will demolish you. So, I mean, you could do it on other levels. That's just an example. Like I say, when I was growing up, I grew up in the ghetto. Like, boys fought all the time, girls fought. You know what I mean? Like, we have fun. We get together. Same people you fight, same people you play with. I mean, that's just a different, like, we was all having experiences, strengthening our spirit. We knew who was doing followers. Oh, they just a follower. We know they messy. We knew things growing up. Like, that's why people that don't have no experience, I could sense that. I'd be like, they gonna judge me because they gonna feel forcing me. Like, even though I could be very professional, I have a lot of respect, but when it comes to my energy, I could turn on the power. I could turn that on. Like, I could walk in a room and make my presence expand, like, in the whole room. I've done it. I played with my energy like that before. And I could make myself, I can't really try. Like, sometimes it's hard for me not to get attention. Like, when I'm out, I don't care if somebody say, oh, she is, have high self-esteem, arrogant, narcissistic, right? So, I don't care if people think that about me. Who else I'm going to be talking about all day? I'm going to be talking about, like, who the fuck am I, who should I be speaking on all day but myself? And then when I share my truth, other people could feel that. And they could relate to it. And they could resonate with it. And they can say, I absolutely agree because I have the same energy, like, you know what I mean? Or they could say, I don't agree. You guys have choice. Don't even listen to me and take everything I'm saying as true. This is what gets me through my days. This is what gets me through my life. My truth. But this video is very long. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm not trying to be all aggressive. You guys know I don't be wanting to be like this, but I told y'all I'm coming, and I'm gonna start speaking my truth, even if it offends people, or even if people is watching me and judging me. I don't care anymore. Like, I'm not a disrespectful person, like it, but I can't get disrespectful, but I will never let nobody have power over me to do that. A divine feminine keeps power in any situation. Any situation, you got to remain in power of yourself. So when the world start getting chaotic around me, I don't shake, I don't tremble, I don't live in fear. I react, I respond based on observation. Okay, I see this is like somebody could literally come to me and cuss me out, and I'll be like, I have a choice in this. I could literally let you have power over me, or I could just flip that shit. Like, I can acknowledge, okay, I see how you feel, but I'm not going to take that energy, I'm not going to ingest that energy and then mirror it back to you. That's what mirroring is. Like, people, but anyways, yeah, I'm going to remain on my seat on my throne. I'm going to remain on my throne like a queen. I'm going to react when I choose to. I'm going to play chess. not checkers. I'm going to move in accordance to my best probable outcome. And that takes a lot of discipline. That takes experience, because when I was younger, I was reactive. That's not divine feminine energy. I'm gonna do a video on divine feminine and divine masculinity, because I'm gonna just keep it solid. Some people want to be, their perspective of spirituality, they sound like they don't have their own, they didn't formulate their own ideas about stuff. They copy other people, and I can tell, because it's just so perfect, and it's like they're reading off of a script. And I don't do things like that. Like, me personally, I don't do things like that. And I just speak from my heart, from experiences and what I know. Because I actually live my life. Like, I don't just live in this bubble world. Like, can you believe I teach, right? I teach kids. And so my when we started working Zoom, right? They was like saying like, Miss Maisha, she has a house. They thought I lived at school. Like, they thought I lived at the job. And I'm like, yeah. But yeah, that is so adorable. I love kids. Y'all know I love kids. I got Leo in my 6th house. So I just love children. And I'm a very animated person. I'm a very confident person in work. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I just love myself. I love my life. I love you. I hope you are living your best life. I hope this video is helpful for you. I know I'm about to sign off because I got to go do my mama hair. But y'all take care, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're still here, I love y'all. Y'all solid. Like, y'all really resonate with my energy. You feel me? Keep asking these questions. I'm going to answer them. That's what I'm here to do. And stay confident, stay cocky, stay bold. Don't let nobody ever, ever, ever try to change you. Positive vibes.